I have come to the conclusion that most personal development is basically poison, especially for anxiety sufferers. Before we dive into why, let me quickly introduce myself. Hi, I'm Sukie Baxter, an entrepreneur, equestrian, and healer passionate about helping people craft vibrant, meaningful lives in this imperfect world. Over the past 20 years, I've studied human behavior and healing practices, overcome my own struggles with anxiety, and built a fulfilling life and career. Now I'm here to share what I've learned so you can do the same. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the links in the description box for anything that I mentioned in this video. Okay, let's get into it. So much of the personal development realm is founded on the concept that in order to overcome your perceived shortcomings and limitations, you must simply work harder. I literally just saw a video to this effect. The guy in the video was preaching that people vastly underestimate how hard they can work. Further, you can work 10 times harder and get 100 times results. Now, this dude started some business that made tens of millions of dollars, which I have not. So I guess I can't really say he's wrong without the credentials. But here's what concerns me about this message. Working harder does not equate to more results. This breaks down with even the slightest scrutiny. Here's a silly example. You need to dig a hole in your yard. Let's say you're planting a tree, a big tree. You have options. One, you can grab a shovel and get to work. This is a legitimate way to dig a hole, and if you've ever done it, you know it's really hard work. Or you can grab a backhoe. Much faster, way less physical work. Shoveling really hard is never going to equal the same results as using better equipment or smarter strategies. Plus, I know plenty of people who work really, really hard. Single parents with 3 jobs just to make ends meet come to mind, and I don't think these folks are experiencing Silicon Valley startup founder levels of success. So at its basic premise, personal development that promotes willpower and grit is deeply flawed. But let's dig deeper. Pun intended. People with anxiety are already highly motivated because anxiety is an agitating, mobilizing force, an activation of the sympathetic or fight or flight branch of your nervous system. That anxiety often drives achievement. There's an underlying sense that accomplishing certain things will alleviate the chronic unease that's a trademark of anxiety. But no matter what you accomplish, it never seems like a big deal. You don't feel like you've done great things, and maybe you even feel a little bit like a fraud because other people seem to think you're successful, but you don't. So you turn to personal development, hoping to debug whatever's broken inside you. Side note, there is nothing broken inside you, only to be submitted to a lot of amped up motivational speaking about overcoming your internal barriers to achieve more. Can you see how this sets you up for more anxiety? Puts you in a cycle of achieving, not experiencing relief, continuing to achieve, feeling empty, and finally landing in burnout and despair? I truly find it fascinating how much personal development and self-help overlap with the world of productivity. It's as though there's a collective belief that if we could all just get more done, aka achieve more, we'd somehow reach, I don't know what, enlightenment? Or just inner peace, I suppose. But I don't see a lot of people who need to be motivated. I see nervous systems that are depleted and people who are exhausted. I see humans who need to rest. I don't mean rest in the sense that you'll be more productive if you take a nap. I mean rest with no agenda, no aim, no result, simply rest. So I invite you to rest. Take a nap. Dip your feet in the lake. Lie in the grass and watch tree leaves waft in the breeze. Intention is everything. This is an invitation to rest without purpose. Don't take power naps to improve your productivity, and don't nap now so that you can tackle your to-do list later. Don't even rest with the hope that it will fix your symptoms. Just allow rest. This is uncomfortable for a lot of people. If you live predominantly in the sympathetic branch of your nervous system, it's hard to slow down. That underlying agitation is a constant friend driving you ever forward. To not feel it can be unsettling. What I hope you won't do is make this another thing that you have to accomplish. Instead, notice moments where resting seems appealing. Allow it for whatever duration your nervous system tolerates. If you feel your anxiety uptick as you relax, that's fine. Go do the next thing for you and rest again later when the urge strikes. The goal is to allow yourself to simply be without feeling the need to get better or do more. Notice how your body responds to moments of rest and let it be enough. If you found this video helpful, please like and be sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. I will see you in the next one.